Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody who is a little bit overly confident that they've got the best hand at the table. And as a result, it's like somebody who's, going all in. They feel like there's no way that they could lose. But that confidence and that almost like arrogance or, nobody could touch this. I've got no worries in the world translates or transforms into the Nine of Swords, which is anxiety. I can't sleep at night. I don't know what I'm going to do. So, oh no, I overplayed my hand. I guess I'm in trouble now. So, a lot of anxiety, a lot of maybe even somebody like pacing back and forth or trying to come up with a plan and feeling like there's really nothing that they can do. So, let's call in spirit with a little bit of sunshine time. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you would like a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below, wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. And we're going to start with the truth is. What else do we have? Watching you. Someone has their eye on you, and safety first. Use caution. They are promiscuous. So we've got somebody who feels like they have maybe a lot to offer, or they're a little bit overly confident in how people see them, right? And at the same time, they're watching you and realizing you're not necessarily as interested as they expected you to be. This doesn't have to be a romantic situation just because we've got this someone has their eyes on you or they are promiscuous. This promiscuous card could also talk about somebody who doesn't follow through, right? Says one thing, does another, or has, hidden intentions. But we've got somebody who is realizing, I don't know if this is somebody that I can trust. So maybe I need to change things up, or maybe I need to reconsider. This is the Pause Tarot. Hello, Key Controller. How's it going? No problem. We've got the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Moon, and the 10 of Swords. This is somebody who did not think they would run into problems. They were real confident that they had an understanding of the lay of the land. I think I can, move the way that I want to, and nobody's going to stop me or nobody's going to notice. But with the 10 of Swords, they were absolutely wrong. This is like somebody trying to sneak out of the house in the middle of the night and finding out that their parents expected them to do that. And there's some sort of motion sensor light and your little plans are foiled. Hello, Sky. How are you doing? So whatever strategy they thought they had, the strength individual is finding out that actually they're not as top dog as they'd like to believe. They're not as infallible as they'd like to believe or as wanted. The Fool, 4 of Swords in the reverse, and the 10 of Cups. There's somebody new showing up on the scene. Somebody who feels like things need to be fixed. You did something, you thought this was great, you felt like, everything would be hunky-dory after you made this change or after you pursued this, but guess what? You were wrong. This is, I think, a really difficult thing for strength because they are quite used to, just being lucky or successful or seen as, somebody that can get things done. And this is like a very public or a very difficult to hide, right? With the Star in the reverse. It's like, people see now that this person was maybe being a little bit ridiculous. Death in the reverse. and Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. So we've got somebody who expected more from their situation than they should have. If this is something to do with relationships, we've got somebody who expected more from their friendships or their relationships than they were willing to offer, or someone who was unwilling to be transparent about who they were dealing with. And as a result, we've got some consequences or some, I don't know, elements of this like kind of blowing up in their face. Hello, Rachel. How are you doing? Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the reverse, or sorry, Ace of Wands. I was thinking about how the Seven of Wands is in the reverse, and the Devil. We've got somebody who's deciding to take matters into their own hands. Okay, if you're going to be like that, then I'll step up. It's like when there's someone who feels like just because they're the tallest, they're the most feared. But then you have somebody who might be a little bit shorter of stature who steps to them quite confidently, and the tall person kind of crumbles like, oh, I don't really want to fight. It's a game of wits, but it's also kind of, you know, I didn't think anybody would actually call me out on this. This is the cats rule the earth. What else do you have? I'm glad. I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Two of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles. So this is somebody who felt like they wouldn't get replaced, okay? This is somebody who felt like there's no way you would leave them. There's no way you would go find a new job. There's no way you would go on a date with somebody else or fall in love with somebody else. There's no way you would, you know, believe someone else. This is somebody who's just arrogant, okay? They felt like they had things they wanted or that things were set up the way that suited them. If this is romantic, it's, you know, I get to show up whenever I want and you're available, but I'm not necessarily available to you. This is somebody who felt like whatever this arrangement was, whatever the thing that, you know, kind of gave them more and you or others less, it's not going to continue. So now we have Page of Pentacles, something new. This isn't working out for me, so maybe I'll go, you know, see what else is out there. Hello, Kenneth. How are you doing? Free will, right? So now we have somebody getting a little bit concerned, right? With the Nine of Swords. Now I feel like there's actually a risk. Maybe you're going to choose someone else. Maybe you're going to partner with someone else. Maybe you're going to do business with somebody else. And here I'm sitting, you know, worried because I guess I was wrong. Knight of Pentacles. This is going to impact this person's security or stability. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like this is kind of like a, how do I explain this? Whether we're talking about love or money or success, maybe even power, what I'm picturing is a hose and how you can turn it on and initially all the water goes like this. But if you keep turning, I guess it's not for every hose, but it can get more of like a direct line of water, right? This is somebody who wanted all of the love or wanted all of the attention, power, money, whatever on them and nothing for anybody else. And now that hose is, it's like they're diversifying. Okay, so you're not serious about dating me or you're not serious about partnering with me. So I'm going to go see what else is out there. Is there somebody who would be more committed to this? Is there somebody who would put forth more effort or be willing to, you know, take it seriously in a way that you don't? Because if so, then maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll try something new or someone new. And this is making someone real nervous because they're finally starting to understand, oh, so you're saying if I didn't do what I was supposed to, if I wasn't willing to put in the time and effort, that you'll just like fire me or kick me to the curb. It's hard for them to understand, probably because they felt for some reason that you had some pattern where you would be forgiving or you would always be there, right? Hello, Juan. How are you doing? We've got the Three of Pentacles and Temperance. Yeah. If this isn't working out, if you don't want to be, good to me, or you don't want to follow through on what you said you would do, then I think I'll find somebody else that's a better match. I'll find somebody who actually does what they say. I'll go on a date with somebody who might actually be interested in me or might actually be able to communicate. This is what else is out there, because I'm kind of over it waiting for you. King of Wands in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse and the King of Cups. So if this doesn't work, then maybe this would. I can't help it. I really loved my class in college called Symbolic Logic. And whenever life, offers up an opportunity for me to see things as if this, then that, that's, pretty easy formula, right? This is somebody saying, if you're not willing to put in the time, if you're not willing to do what you said, if you're not willing to do right by me, then why should I be like all focused on you? Why should I be doing right by you? If I loan you money and you don't pay me back, then why should I loan you money anymore? Or why should I go out of my way for you? I've been too kind. I've been too sharing. I've been too compassionate with somebody who takes it for granted. This is like working extra hours and then somebody deciding, nah, I don't really want to pay you that overtime we talked about. This is the Voyage of the Soul. Hello, Jenny. How are you doing? Hello, Peggy. Hello, Bitchy Tata. How's it going? Oh, and Rachel, don't take it seriously. You didn't hear back from Key. He said he had to go to the store and then he'd be back. What else do we have? Polarity, contrast, resistance, pull, yin and yang, and magnetic. Spirits, the other side, souls, veil, mediumship, and contact. I think we might have somebody who's had a dream or received a message via music or, something like a billboard or an advertisement, something that makes them realize you and I are very different. What you want, what I want, or how you approach a responsibility or a promise is very different. And if I want somebody who approaches things in a respectful way, then I might have to choose or find somebody other than you, because you don't seem to really care too much. So there's a new start, a new chapter. This isn't working, so we're going to do it this way. This isn't what I like. This doesn't support the business, or this doesn't make me happy, or this relationship seems one-sided, so it's not going to be a relationship anymore. Self, inner temple, gentle, pamper, disconnect, and self-love. Emotions, water, cry, purge, balancing, releasing. And the universe, God, source, intelligence, prayers, support, and above. Yeah. I'm going to choose to do what's right for me. You're not being respectful towards me. I could sit here and cry about it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take that energy and repurpose it. I will find a better way to spend my time or, connect with others. So you're choosing what's best for you, and the universe is a fan. They're on the sidelines cheering. They make great cheerleaders, This is What's the News. What else do we have? We've got time. Procrastination, delay, too busy. Knocked up, pregnancy, expecting, mothering. This is somebody who expected you to always take care of things. There could be a pregnancy somewhere involved in your story, but for, the general reading purpose, this is more about mothering. This is, I expected you to always clean up my messes. I expected you to always save the day. If we were understaffed, I expected you to give up your day off. If, I couldn't make it in time and you'd worked really hard to build me or to make me a really nice dinner, I wouldn't feel bad about canceling. This is a person who doesn't seem to mind inconveniencing others, but they expect a lot, like more than they should from others. So take care of me, but I have zero intentions of taking care of you. Rebound, flighty, temporary option, unpredictable intentions, and graduation day. So since I can't figure you out, since I can't rely on you to respond in a certain way, since your energy is like all over the place, I'm not going to sit here and try to build a way to understand what's going to happen next. I'm not going to make it my problem. If you can't approach this, whatever it is, a job or a relationship, in an adult way, then I'm over it. Then I'll move on. I'll find something different. Because it's like somebody saying, like, I'm too old for this shit. Go play with somebody else, So time is clarified by the snack card, obsession, physical attraction, and sex appeal. I do feel there's a connection here to that confidence or that arrogance, because I know people are obsessed with my product, or people are attracted to me, or there's always somebody else that would be interested in, spending time or building up my ego. Then it's fine. I don't care if, you're mad at me. But I think this dirty money card has a couple of different interpretations. There's someone here who always expected you to, clean up shop or make things look better. Maybe that's making sure they adhere to laws or regulations, making sure that the books look like the way they should. There could actually be something false or illegal that they're doing. But if this is a romantic situation, this is somebody who is not really respectable, or has shown that they are willing to kind of break the rules or not really consider others. There's other decisions in their life that make them feel like, of course I can't trust you. You've already shown that integrity isn't super important to you, or that you're okay with, breaking someone's heart, even though you could have avoided it, right? That's it. I just said somebody's over it. So I'm fed up. I don't want to keep dealing with the same energy. It's predictable and like predictably lame. So this is somebody saying, I'm going to choose myself. I'm going to move on. I don't want to deal with you or the situation anymore, because you don't really seem to think that it's an issue. You seem to think that it's just fine to keep doing what you're doing. This is the Golden Art Nouveau. That was the store key. Chariot in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So since there doesn't seem to be any future here, since I can't really rely on you, since things are unpredictable or, dependent on your mood, maybe I should just remove my application. Maybe I should admit that this isn't for me. Okay, that's weird. I just got a flash in my mind towards, what was I? I think I was 17, maybe 18. I think it was right when I was about to turn 18, actually. And I was applying for jobs, save up before I, went off to college. And I applied at Abercrombie and Fitch because my best friend worked there. Or at least she did for like a month or something. And I went in for the interview and I interviewed very well in terms of like the worker that I would be, but they wanted me to dress or like look a certain way in order to work at that place. They didn't like that I wore shorts. Like it was hot out, man. And they thought I wore too much makeup. And I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. Like, I've heard of people not hiring somebody because they have like a nose piercing or like a face tattoo, but you're like literally trying to tell me I have to wear pants when it's 90 degrees out? Pass. You care about dumb shit. This is somebody who's like, I don't know, man, your rules, like, they suck. You try to make it seem like it's other people's fault for you not living up to your end of the bargain or not doing right by me, leaving me out in the cold. And I say, screw it. Maybe I don't want to do it your way. Maybe I don't want to deal with you. If you're going to be difficult, if you're going to require that I wear pants, then I'm not doing it, okay? Screw you and your pants. Whoever this person is, they're like, I'm tired of like jumping through hoops for you. Go find somebody else to do it. So 2 cups. I'm going to go find someone that appreciates me for who I am, shorts and all, you know? There's plenty of people out there that wear pants for you. Should I change the title of this reading after I'm done recording it to, but I don't want to wear pants. And you can't make me. Definitely some individualism here. I don't want to, and you can't make me. So even though I think we have somebody who feels like they've got all the power, you need this job so I can tell you what to do. Or I know you don't want to find anybody else to hang out with every other weekend. So you're just going to have to put up with the fact that I don't want to like be nice to you or, you know, talk to you in a nice way. No, actually, King of Pentacles, you can just like, somebody's like, no, you're not as powerful as you think. You can take this job and shove it. No, you're not as hot as you think. I've seen at least 12 people more attractive than you in the last 37 minutes. Ego. It's like taking a gut punch. You think you're hot. You think you're great. You think nobody wants to leave your company. But you know what? You're wrong. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You assume you won't lose people. You assume you won't lose the affections of this person. And I guess you've never heard of the saying, pride goeth before the fall. Like, what do you actually have to offer here? I'm sorry, maybe I missed that part. Hello, Jenny. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. LeBron trousers. I like it. So we've got the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. So instead of sitting here waiting for you to do right, or instead of arguing with you about how things should be done or how you should treat me, I'll just go where I would be happy instead. Because you know what I didn't sign up for? Training you. So if you don't know how to treat your employees, or if you don't know how to be respectful, if you don't know how to communicate with somebody that you are pursuing romantically, like go read a book. There's a lot of books out there about it, whatever this is. So this is somebody who's like, hands off. I don't want to do it. You can go learn that lesson somewhere else. I don't want to do it. So I think this is somebody quitting or blocking someone. I think they've just run out of patience. You know, I thought I could make this work, or I thought there was like some common sense up there, but it doesn't seem to be that I was right about that. Also, yes, Laura, exactly. This is the gold foil tarot. What else do we have? Two of Cups in the reverse. Fed up. I ain't interested in you trying to control what pants I wear. Man, they would definitely not hire me today, you guys. I'd be like, no, no, no. I only wear yoga pants. I'm sorry. So yeah, I didn't think I had anything to worry about. I thought I could act the way that I want to, and you would be so interested in or desperate to work with me or for me or date me that you would just accept the less than stellar treatment. But now I'm realizing that you don't get stuck like that. You don't get trapped like a lot of people. If it doesn't suit you, you're going to move on out. So they're nervous. They're wondering why you're so different, why you can just like cut things off or cut people off. And it's because they're used to dealing with hermits in the reverse, also known in my world as lemmings. You tell me to jump, I ask how high. Plenty of people that are like that. And no offense, right? Because there's definitely a need or a place in society for obedience or following process or doing things the way, other people do. But it's not universal. If we all did everything the same way and as we were told, life would be really bad. That's my theory and I'm sticking to it. This is somebody who's weirded out because you're not like the lemmings. You're not like the other people who are just like, okay, I'll stop wearing shorts. Justice. And King of Swords in the reverse. For some of you, this is a person who wanted to be like a quasi boyfriend, girlfriend. They wanted to control elements of your life. Can't hang out with this person. Can't wear that. Can't go to this bar. But they didn't have a commitment with you. They didn't let you have any kind of control or maybe even transparency into what they were doing. This is like, I get to make all of the shots and you have zero power. How about no? How about I'm an individual and I will wear what I want? They even sold shorts, you guys. Like, what the hell? Can you tell it's been a grudge? I don't think I ever shopped there after that. Kind of a crappy company anyway, so I don't know. King of Cups in the reverse and the Four of Pentacles. So I'm going to take my love. I'm going to take my efforts. I'm going to take my energy back because you don't deserve it. I could have sold a ton of clothes for you. I'm a very, very good salesperson. Very convincing. But you got all focused on the shorts. Is this somebody who's like, I can't believe that's like the hill you're going to die on. I can't believe that's the thing that you're arguing about. I can't believe that you think you can tell me that I need to do that. So, deuces. Empress in the reverse. Lack of compassion, a lack of understanding another person's perspective. And as a result, we have someone that makes a decision. This is not for me. I'm done with this. I don't like how you treat me. I think you should acknowledge that I'm my own person or that I can make that decision myself. Hello, Michael. Michael, sorry. How are you doing? I do this dumb thing where I try to read multiple things at the same time. It might work in a book, but not so much with the live chat. Hello, Candace. How are you doing? So there's an ending. 2 weeks notice, end of a relationship, somebody being blocked because you don't know how to consider other people or because you just wanted everything, your way. And that's not going to work. So we have Knight of Cups. I feel like this is a different offer, a different person, a new start. Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So I feel like you were lying. I feel like you created an illusion. You wanted me to believe that you would do right by this or, that this would be an equal partnership. And survey says you lied. So now I take action. Now I decide I would rather be on my own. Or, toodaloo. I was on Twilight Zone last night. I think it was the stopwatch episode, but I got real excited that somebody said that. All right, let's get a few from the situations deck. What else do we have? Hello, Kingly Eagle. Hello, Andre. How are you doing? That's a good idea. Hello, Tiana. Hello, Dino. How's your day? I totally forgot it's St. Patty's Day. I should have worn green. Oops. Oh, it's okay. I've got green right here. I'm good. You can't punch me. So we've got searching online, looking for info, records, triggers, name, car, place, and financial support. So we've got our strength individual. Also, probably appropriate to call them the King of Cups in the reverse. They also came out as the Empress in the reverse. So remember, we don't pay too close attention to the gender in tarot. This is somebody who's trying to find information online. They're nervous that maybe this person really is leaving, quitting, blocking them. And I feel like this is somebody looking up someone's name and seeing that they've been blocked, or seeing that this person is working elsewhere. And with this financial support, it's like, oh crap, now you're not going to be there to help me, or you're not going to be, an option for me anymore. This could be somebody who wanted you to pay for things, even though you were not in a relationship, or wanted you to pay for business items and then get reimbursed. And sometimes maybe you didn't. But there's definitely something a little bit suspicious in terms of their financial situation, because we also had that dirty money card come out. So this could completely be a thief. This could be somebody who thinks it's cute to take from other people. Drama queen, thirsty, causing chaos. Bounty hunter, chaser, hot pursuit. I'm hearing hit me baby one more time. Oops. So this is somebody who's going to throw a fit. They're going to try to negotiate for, like, you work there for an extra week, or let's just hang out one more time so I can properly say goodbye. This person who was like not around or unavailable or inaccessible, didn't want to help. Now all of a sudden they're like, wait, come back. I miss you. No, man. Like, I just told you I was done. I just put in my notice, or I just like box up all my things. Like, I'm out. What do you mean? They don't want to accept that things are changing because of their behavior. It's an unfortunate reality for them that they would have to then accept that basically things are worse because they didn't do right by the situation, right? I lost somebody that was a good employee, or I lost that person who, was really good to me. So we've got children, young, childhood, and playful. They're going to try to keep things light. They don't want to talk about the serious stuff. They're hoping that keeps you around or keeps you from blocking them. They don't want to lose access to you. I want to be able to ask you questions. I want to be able to see what you're doing or getting into, see if you're dating someone. I think whoever they're talking to or pursuing is like, no. Like, I literally already decided that I'm over it. You've made me mad. I already blocked you. I'm not going to undo it. This is the Fairy Godmother Oracle. What else do we have? Wisdom. That's you, baby. I'll sell you a bill of goods. I'll convince you that I'm going to be there for you, or I'm going to do better tomorrow, or you can rely on me in a week. No, I picked up what you really like. So you can try to lie to me. But see, I went through this little thing called an awakening, and that means my eyes are open. I see you being all shady with your dirty money. Oh. Okay, I'm going to tell you a little story. It might not have anything to do with this reading, but that's why I made a face. I was once working at Blimpie Subs. I think I was like 15. And this lady comes in to order a sub, and she's clearly just been like taking a run or like going to the gym or something. She's just got a sports bra on and like running shorts, and they're like a match set, right? And she orders her sandwich. She's being kind of rude. And I'm like, whatever, this too shall pass. We get down to the cash register and she pulls the money from her sports bra. Now, this woman is like sweating on the counter, like hair, you know? And the money did not look appealing. So I guess what I'm saying is, I think whatever you used to think was good about this person, especially if it was money, maybe they like to take you out to nice restaurants. Maybe there was, high pay if this is a job situation. It doesn't look good anymore. It's like, nah, you ruined it by putting it next to your skin. You are on the right path, and it's going to bring you abundance. This is just like a little stop along the way to remind you that there are people out there that you really cannot trust. But it is super important for you in terms of your success and your abundance that you trim off the dead leaves. If there's somebody who is siphoning your energy or even your money off of you, they will ensure that you reach not quite as high of heights. So it's good for you to be honest with yourself about where you're headed, what's important, and who's blocking you from that goal or that situation. Because if this is somebody who's just playing games and hoping that you never do anything to fix it, they don't deserve you. Hello, Ben. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. This is the Tarot of the Nile. What else do we have? Empress in the reverse again. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This person's going to feel a pretty significant loss when you decide to pivot and move forward, go a different direction. They were taking you for granted. They didn't realize just how much you brought to the table or just how much of a difference you made to their life. And now that you are not there, Ten of Cups in the reverse, they have to do everything themselves, or they feel like life is more tedious, more difficult. Four of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Cups. If we cannot fix this, if you are not willing to work on things, if you cannot hold yourself accountable for your own actions, then I need to look elsewhere. I need to look for a different opportunity because I actually love myself, right? Emotions, awakening. You've got self-worth. That makes you a much less ideal target for somebody like this who likes to take more than they give. Some of you may find out that this person stole from you after the fact. Like after you block them or quit. We've got the Fool again. A new chapter is coming in for you, and it's because you are following the right path. There is going to be somebody that you meet in the near future who's going to be compassionate in the way that you were hoping this person would be. Three of Swords. Well, they might have a first row seat to you finding something better. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody who actually puts in the time and energy. Somebody who matches your energy. Doesn't expect you to do everything. The Moon. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're manifesting in a better situation, and this could impact your money and your love situation. But I know this isn't for me, so I'll choose a different path, even if I don't necessarily know what that entails. A little bit of maybe anxiety because maybe I'll end up in a situation I like less. You still keep pressing forward. And as a result, there's a better situation, something that will be more abundant and more in line with you. Star in the reverse. And the Sun. Ooh, and the Ace of Wands. I like that. I would rather see the Star in the reverse, but I feel like because we also had the Four of Swords in the reverse right here, this is indicating I can appreciate that you not doing right by your responsibilities or by your own spiritual growth impacts mine, right? Have you ever had a boss that didn't get their work done, so they offloaded it onto you? Same general concept, right? Guess what? I am not here to pick up after you. I am not here to mother you or make your life better because you forgot to do things that you were supposed to do. You've got to have responsibility for your own path. So your willingness to split off and do something different enables you to climb higher or to achieve more. For some of you, this is like you didn't even think that you would be able to get this kind of job or this kind of relationship, but I see you being very happy in the near future with a new opportunity that puts this one to shame. And I think your old boss or your ex, they're going to see it. They're going to see that you're a lot happier or that you've gone through a little bit of a glow up. But don't worry, you can still leave them unblocked. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for liking my video and for subscribing. And I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.